Hello, everyone. Now, I don't know if you're like me and you're slightly disappointed in the Honkai Star Rail live stream. So, the biggest thing that people are talking about is Castrese's global passive is in the game. They did not listen to almost the entirety of their community, and they left the passive in the game. Which is a huge L for Honkai Star Rail. And it just really shows how greedy they are. Just getting a free revive all the time because she's like the goddess of death or whatever stupid lore reason they want to use. Um, but yeah, Castrise and Anaxa. Besides all of that, besides the stupid global passive thing, the anniversary is honestly, in simpler terms, just kind of lame. It's very uh like they added some new areas, some new bosses, the usual stuff that you would expect out of a normal patch. This is the anniversary patch, keep in mind. So what they're doing is they're super front loading Casterice's banner so they can try and squeeze as much money out of us as possible. And they put nothing on the second banner. So the first banner, but they give us a free event load cone. Got to keep that in mind. So for the first banner, we have Casterice, her light cone. These three characters, which are a huge Nihility team, and their light cones. So you got four characters, four very usable characters, right? Front loading the fuck out of this banner. And then you get Anaxa and Dr. Ratio in the second half. You couldn't have at least put one of these characters over here? Why do you have to put three extra characters on the first half of the banner? It just doesn't make any sense. They're literally trying to squeeze as much possible. They're putting both anniversary characters over here, and Jiao that is a must-have support for Acheron, and then Fugue, which is a great all-around support in general. It's just crazy, and they're finally bringing Dr. Ratio after over a year of waiting for him. They're finally throwing him out, and they're just putting him over here by himself. Yeah, but wait, hey, we get 20 free pulls, after a week of waiting, we get 20 pulls, get another 10 pull, and some fuel. It's cool, it's awesome. But the events, there's really like nothing going on. Like I don't even consider this an event or anything like that. It's just kind of like a given at this point. Because it's the anniversary, got to celebrate. Yeah. This event, whatever. Trailblazers report, whatever. Oh wow, we get relics and ornaments. Cool. We can farm some more. Cool. We could play as the little seals. Awesome. They didn't really show what this was. Cool. So we got these two events. Got these two farming events. And wait. Where are all the events? So if they're only announcing two events, I would at least announce all the events that are coming, at least just to hype people up. These two events are lame, honestly. Yes, I think they said something about you're gonna have this thing follow you like we do the little pig elephant thing, the little dream eater. Cool. I said since the beginning of this patch that you were gonna get one of these eventually. It had to be the next pet, otherwise they're gonna flop and it was gonna take a huge L. But if it's just these two events, they have to have something else up their sleeves because this is ridiculous if this is all they have. And then you're gonna be able to get a Ruan Mei or Locha. Let's be real, you're only gonna get Ruan Mei because Locha is not worth getting copies for if you already have them. And even if you don't have him, there are so many better healers than Locha. I mean, our 4-star Gallagher can either out heal or at least keep up with Locha. So he's obsolete. But you'll probably get Rame or at least her E1 because she's just so good. And I feel like they flopped on this one. I feel like they definitely should have made it like 50-50. So it's going to be 10 characters that you can choose from. 7 of them are going to be chosen out of the 10. They should have definitely added at least one more character that people would probably use because nobody's using these characters now. Nobody's using them. Seela, she needs a buff and Eidolons for her to be worth anything. Anyone in their right mind wouldn't pull on Seela, especially because, I don't know, Asterice is on this banner? Is on starting here, which is going to be the new premium quantum character. So why the hell would you ever want Seela? Anaxa is here, so why would you want a Blade? And then if you want someone for sacrificing HP, we just had My Day. We're having My Day right now. So worthless characters right now. We have a better Blade, we have a better Seela, and we have better sustains. It's just a fact of life. So these are arguably the less useful than some of the standard characters. Get Bronya's pumped up, good to go. Himiko's still worth stuff. And even Clara. You know, these characters aren't worth jack. They're optimizing relics because nobody in their right mind would ever use purple relics anymore. It's been 2 years. Of course, we're not going to use purple relics. And then some random live thing. So, and they're adding another thing that they don't have on here, which is, give me a minute, which is here. So we're going to be getting these little spirit things, which essentially is just if you have maxed out characters, they're going to give you stuff. They're going to give you these things, and if you get these things, you can trade them for a character in the shop. They didn't really explain a lot about it, whether you have to have the character. When obtaining a 5-star with max Eidolons, again, you will receive additional tokens. So these tokens, I don't have a single character with max Eidolons that's a 5-star. Unless it's like the Trailblazer. So I'm never going to get these until years down the line. I'm sure they're going to give you some packs where you can buy them. Of course, they're going to give you packs where you can buy them. And you can trade them in for 5-star characters. So they're essentially giving you options to just throw money at the game to get characters. This feels like a huge cash grab for them. They don't feel like they put any love into this game for this update. They don't feel like I don't feel like they really did anything except set up ways to throw characters at us. And ways for us to spend more money, because it doesn't say it in here either. But the Ornric shards, you get special bonuses where you get some of these and some other stuff for this anniversary, where you can just you spend if you collect shards. That's how they word it. If you collect Ornric shards instead of purchasing or buying them, if you collect them, like you can get them for free or something. You get all these different bonuses as well as the Ornric shards. It's ridiculous. Honestly, it is ridiculous. It makes, I would like to say it makes no sense, but it makes complete sense of how greedy they're being. This, the global passive, all the other things with the shop. Of course, they got to update the shop and renew the top-up bonus and everything like that. It is just terrible. This anniversary is terrible. And yeah, it's really rough love Honkai Star Rail. I love the characters. I love the systems, but they have put such little care into the game. They've let it go. They're just kind of going through the motion, it feels like. And honestly, it's pretty sad because I'm gonna give it. They said they're gonna buff the characters in what is it, 3.4. I'm definitely gonna not be playing it as avidly anymore because they're starting to throw characters with global passives into the game and do all this shop shit so they can squeeze as much money out of us as possible. But I'm gonna do my dailies and kind of log out and just kind of play super casually because this game, it just isn't worth anyone's time right now. It's very sad that it's come to this, but it's just not worth anyone's time. It is just a shell of itself compared to when it first released, where it had love and care and uh, it was expressed in the story and how everything was crafted. And now they have to do quality updates and all this stuff to make it so they have animations and shit now. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this, and it's really sad, especially coming off of Wuthering Waves update. I just finished the story and everything, and the story actually captivated me. There were some parts I didn't like, but for the most part, I love the story. I watched every single piece of dialogue, and I can't even bring myself to do the story quests in this anymore because you can't skip anything if you wanted to. The dialogue is just bland, if they even have voice acting dialogue, because they've been lacking on that and not using that lately because they treat their voice actors like such crap. But yeah, I feel like this update is a huge cash grab to try and get people to spend as much money as possible. I understand it's a gacha game, but at least try and not act like you're trying to squeeze everyone dry. All right, you're not trying to prey on people's gacha addiction. At least try and act like you're not. But let me know how you guys think. Oh, this is depressing. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.